I was born ready. Canelo Alvarez looking damn good in his light training, coming off of injury. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest in boxing and also fighting. Some views, some thoughts, all that good stuff. Now, last couple of days I showed you guys some clips from Canelo Alvarez. He's back. He's lightly training, and I don't think he's begun sparring or anything. But the hand speed's there. You just seen the clip at the beginning. And Canelo has one of the best left hooks in the business. In terms of left hooks, the left hook artists that I really like, Prime Donaire. Donaire had a crazy left hook. I like Danny Garcia's. A lot of people, oh, he's not looking. Doesn't matter. He'll still flatten you with that if it connects and he has good timing. So a lot of times it does connect. And I also like Canelo's. Watch the Angulo fight. Canelo has a left hook from hell, and you guys just seen that. He's training. And the good thing I like about Deontay Wilder and also Canelo is they're coming off of hand injuries, and it looks like they're still in good shape and they're taking it serious, and they're like working their way back into the fight game off of injury, and it looks like they're eager to come back. And the good thing, if they have this mindset, the Wilders and the Canelos coming off injury, it's gonna make them hopefully a better fighter and stronger fighter, because it forces you to not rely on just one hand. You know what I mean? Not that either of them necessarily did that. However, if you have one hand that was injured or whatever the case is and you couldn't use it, then you have to practice with just your other. Because there was a point in time where Canelo was just throwing lefts, just left. Born ready. You know what I'm saying? He was just throwing his left hand. So same thing with Wilder. I seen him and he was doing this one-handed training on the mitts and stuff like that. So ultimately, I think that'll help them as they develop as fighters, young fighters. So Canelo Alvarez, allegedly they sent an offer, a $6 million, potentially more, maybe even upwards of $10 million when it's all said and done, for a big fight. And that was a negotiation offer sent to Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Fantastico! I told you guys, and I'm gonna keep saying it, I don't mind the fight. It's a big fight. It's a big fight for boxing. It's a money fight. It's a fight stylistically that'll help prepare Canelo for a fight that we all want to see, which is Gennady Golovkin. But Golovkin has his own challenge, the best name, in my opinion, the most equipped person that, if anyone had, most people believe Golovkin is the best middleweight, right? That's very safe to say. He has the most belts. He's looked the most destructive. He's undefeated. He looks like he has a chin and has never been stopped or knocked down or really hurt to the point of no return or anything like that. And he looks like the man. Canelo surrendered his belt, so he's the man at middleweight. But Danny Jacobs is a very solid name, and I'm looking forward to that. And I'm telling you, if all goes well, and let's say Canelo fights Chavez Jr. on Cinco de Mayo and beats him in convincing fashion, and Golovkin beats his best challenge, Danny Jacobs, in convincing fashion, and I don't care who you are or what you are, but a lot of people are downing Danny Jacobs. That makes, and it's because they're Golovkin fans, but I told you guys, that makes you look worse. You're supporting a fighter, and then you're basically saying we should give him no credit for beating Danny Jacobs because you're shitting on Danny Jacobs, making him look like he's trash. Like, oh, he's getting knocked out easy. You better hope it's a good fight, or a fight that tests Golovkin, so we can see how good Golovkin really is. You know what I'm saying? And I give if Golovkin goes in there and smokes Danny Jacobs, you guys have my word, I will give him the utmost respect, because that's a suitable, formidable opponent. Taller than him, a guy with power, a guy with the championship belt, a guy who beat cancer, a guy who's survived like little life in like issues like that. Learn from his knockout loss, 12 to 14 stoppages in a row. He gets all the credit for that. That's a certifiable name. There's nothing you can do to nitpick. So I like the matchup with Golovkin and Jacobs. And then same thing, obviously, for the underdog Jacobs. If he beats Golovkin, he's the man. He's the first person to beat him as a pro. So can you imagine, just imagine for a second, if Triple G flattens Danny Jacobs and beats him, right? And Canelo beats Chavez Jr. on a Mexican-American holiday, Cinco de Mayo, right? Triple G versus Canelo now becomes huge. It was already big, but those are good fights for them independently. It just makes the pot grow for a mega fight between Canelo and Triple G. Now people are really gonna want to see it. Like, damn, who can beat Golovkin? Who could beat Chavez Jr. or Canelo? You know what I mean? But I like Canelo back at it, and he's trying to work through injury and get back right. I was hoping he would. They were saying he was going to fight 3 times, but now they're saying he may not fight until May. So I guess we gotta wait. I was hoping he could fight in like February, but he's coming off injury, so maybe they don't want to rush it or anything like that. But Chavez Jr. did an interview recently, and he says this will be the most difficult fight, or one of Canelo's most difficult nights if he fights me. So we're kind of waiting on Chavez Jr. and him and his team to counteroffer, decide if that's enough money, if they can make 165 and they're good with it and this and that. So I'll keep you guys updated, but I like what I see from Canelo in terms of the discipline. Don't let an injury and Feliz Navidad and shit like that, don't let that take you out of your element. You're still a fighter. You still got to come back, and you got to come back strong. So don't let the holidays and shit, like, you just think you can kick your feet up like, oh, I'm injured, and it doesn't sound like he's doing that. So I like that, because some guys would do that. They'd be like, oh, it's the holidays, I'm just gonna eat and chill and fuck bitches and hang out. You know what I'm saying? Canelo, he's right back at it. Let me know what you guys think. Canelo looks dangerous. Left hook from hell. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you like, subscribe. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.